Welcome back. It's been about 5 months or so, actually, since we last chatted with Bill Dunn from the Quincy Toastmasters. So he's back to tell us kind of how the summer went and what's coming up this fall. Welcome back.
Well, Joe, thank you. It's good to be here and talk with you again about Toastmasters.
Yeah, great to have you. I know that when we first chatted, we talked a little bit about your background and your history and the organization as well. But for folks who didn't see that, how about a quick update? What is Quincy Toastmasters, Bill?
Quincy Toastmasters is part of an international organization, Toastmasters International, that helps. It's a nonprofit organization that helps individuals become better speakers and leaders. And our local chapter here, Club 675, is Quincy Toastmasters, is a part of that international organization.
Okay.
What it is, it's kind of a self-driven, self-paced program where you have two different manuals, one for communication and one for leadership, to help you build those skills that will help you be more successful, whether it be your professional life, personal life, or whatever goals you have, becoming a better speaker or better leader.
Mm-hmm. And who can be a member of Toastmasters?
Anyone.
Okay.
Anyone that wants to can come and join the club. We do a little induction ceremony, but there's no requirements or prerequisites to joining.
Okay, and how long is one day Toastmaster, would you say? I mean,
that is up to you.
Okay.
Each individual. The general time frame for enrollment in the club is usually about 2.5 years.
Mm-hmm.
There is one track, the first track they start off at for the Competent Communicator Award is 10 projects, and again, it's self-paced, so you can finish it in 10 weeks, you can finish it in 10 years, whatever time frame fits your needs. And from there, once you complete that, you can choose to go on to Advanced Communication Series, which can take you, again, as long as you want to be in the club and keep working and improving your speaking skills.
Are there any prominent Toastmasters that we would know in today's vernacular, if you will? Politicians, celebrities, sports stars?
Sports stars, let's see. There was Chris Matthews from MSNBC.
Oh, okay.
It was a Toastmaster. Several executives from Domino's were Toastmasters. And a lot of international organizations such as Google, Nike, AT&T, Bank of America have Toastmasters programs in their offices.
Oh, do they?
And they teach that as part of their human resources program to skill improvement and professional development.
How about from Quincy Toastmasters? Anybody got onto fame and fortune?
Fame and fortune, we have a lot of distinguished individuals in our club.
Yeah.
In fact, one of our members just wrote a book this past year. He's currently out on a book tour. And each meeting he gives us kind of an update on where he's been, what he's doing. He's kind of been all over the United States talking about his book.
Okay.
And he really benefits Toastmasters for helping him build those skills, because for a lot of these conferences to get into, he just has to give a quick 2-minute presentation, which he would cover, in which he covers what would be his 45-minute presentations.
Right.
To really cut it down.
Your elevator speech, right?
Exactly, the elevator speech. We also have several people that are involved in local politics, lawyers, as well as people who do presentations for part of their job.
Sure.
We recently had a woman who joined the club who started out going out on her own, doing a coaching and helping people improve their lives and their professional careers. And she really feels that she's gotten a lot out of Toastmasters as well.
Do you find yourself kind of critiquing public officials? I'm just thinking, with the primary election, now the general election coming up here in Massachusetts, and the presidential election not too far off. Do you say, gee, I wish they would have done this, or they should have done that? Or?
Yes, one of the things that Toastmasters offers is when people are giving a presentation, there's this thing called the ah counter. And what they do is they keep track of the ahs, ums, and ahs. And really, once you become more aware of that, you start to hear it more and more. And there are certain politicians that are very good at avoiding those, and there are some other people who present publicly that could use a little bit of improvement, maybe enrollment in Toastmasters to help them improve in that area.
How did you yourself become involved and then become president?
How I became involved was I was working at this company and was talking with the manager in my department, just what about next steps that I could really take to really move forward. And one of the things she recommended was improving on my public speaking abilities and also leading and running meetings, which is one of the really hidden benefits of Toastmasters, is that when each week we have an agenda set up and the person that's the Toastmaster for the meeting is in charge of setting that up, making sure we're sticking to the agenda and all the items that are on the agenda get talked about. That's how I became involved. As far as becoming president, it's one of those situations where if you're the only person with your hand up, they end up taking you on.
Congratulations.
Thank you. I've certainly enjoyed it, and it's been a great opportunity to really improve my management skills. What happens is there's a president, but then there's also an officer team, a VP of education, VP of public relations, and about 6 or 7 other individuals that I work with. We meet once a month to kind of figure out the direction of the club, where we're going, put together the success plan. And it's really helped me work on my delegation skills, because if I tried to do everything, we wouldn't succeed.
Yeah.
And we've been very successful so far. One of our main goals last year was to add 20 new members to the club. And actually, thanks to your help letting us come on the program and promote our open house in the spring, we were able to meet that goal. And it's really because of the commitment of the whole group, not just the leadership team, but the whole group, about reaching out and talking about Toastmasters, bringing people in, that we were able to meet that goal.
That's great. I'm glad to hear that. And I know you have another open house coming up very shortly.
Yes,
Yeah.
on September 29th, we'll be doing our fall open house.
Okay.
And what we're looking to do, again, is to bring more members into the club, because over time, people leave because of whether they've reached their goals or because of job changes, family changes.
Sure.
And so what we need to do is keep bringing some new people into the club. And what we've really found by bringing in those 20 new members last year is they've come from all varied backgrounds and varied experiences and really add a lot to the club. So that's what we're looking for with new individuals, is someone that can learn from the club, but then we can also learn from them to
Sure.
improve and make the club better.
How many members now, would you say, even just roughly?
We have about 35 members
Okay.
right now.
All right.
And generally what happens, meeting attendance is optional. We like to get as many members as we can. We usually end up about 15 to 20 members. So the optimum club size is about 30 to 40 members. That way we can get that 15 to 20 at each meeting.
Okay.
Because each meeting has 20 plus different opportunities for members to speak. So what we'd like to do is not have members repeating different
Sure.
roles or filling multiple roles. That way everyone gets an opportunity to work on there.
Yep. Keep keep the spice going, right? The variety
Exactly.
is important. Yeah,
Exactly.
to keep it moving. You meet at the Four River Clubhouse.
Yes, we
Yeah.
meet at the Four River Clubhouse at 16 Nevada Road
Yep.
every Monday night from 7:15 to 9 p.m.
Every Monday night.
Every Monday night.
Oh,
yes.
okay. And the open house will be just kind of a regular meeting.
Yes,
Okay.
it will be a toned back meeting.
Yep.
What the goal of the open house is to show people who've never heard of Toastmasters or never been to a Toastmasters meeting before what goes on. So we take a little bit more time explaining the roles and the different functions that go on with the meeting. But in addition to the open house on the 29th, we are also having a club contest
Yeah.
on September 15th. So if anyone's interested in coming and attending that, they are more than welcome to show up. What the contest will be, it's a humorous speech contest, so if you want to get a good laugh, then certainly swing by the Four River Clubhouse on Monday, September 15th.
Okay. Little stand-up routines.
Yeah, yes, it's a little bit of stand-up routine. I mean,
Okay.
what they try to do is more, instead of one-liners, kind of craft together a 5 to 7 minute presentation.
Oh, okay.
So make a long, humorous story.
Ah,
We have some
all right.
pretty funny members that can do that, and we actually have, the past 3 years, we have sent members on deep into the competition, because there's the club competition, then the area, then the division, and then the districts. And the district includes all of Eastern Massachusetts and Rhode Island. And like I said, the past couple of years, we've had members that have made it that far. So it's some pretty good competition, some pretty good stories.
Okay. Is there a cost at all, Bill, to be a member of Toastmasters?
Yes,
There is.
there are annual dues twice a year.
Okay.
It varies by club. For Quincy Toastmasters, it's $60 in October and $60 in April. And what that gets you is membership into the club, but it also gets you the first 2 manuals from the programs, as well as you get subscriptions to the monthly magazine. And also Quincy Toastmasters, we hold a winter party, a summer
Oh,
party,
okay.
and various other functions throughout the year, so it gets you access to that.
Okay.
And actually, one of the things, last year was our 65th anniversary.
Really? Okay.
Which makes us the oldest club in Eastern Massachusetts, or actually in our district. And what we did is we had a nice banquet over at the Inn at Bay Point, and the club dues helped to pay for that. It was really a great event and
Nice.
pretty well attended. So
Yeah.
this is our 66th year, so we're hoping to keep the success going.
Do club members, do you find, socialize outside of the club? I mean, are friendships formed through this?
Yes,
Yeah.
I'd say there's a lot of strong friendships formed through it, and one of the things we're actually doing this year is really putting an effort in a mentoring program. One of our members is an executive search recruiting professional with a lot of experience, and he's heading up our mentoring program to kind of enhance and build those relationships. Because it works on 2 fronts. One, it helps to bring new members into the club, but then for existing members, it gives them the opportunity to work on their leadership skills and help those new members gain the confidence needed to participate in Toastmasters.
Okay, yeah.
And in fact, this past year, we had 2 events outside of club meetings. We had a golf outing. Some of the members got together, went out golfing. In addition, we had a summer party at one of the members' houses. So it's really a...
Sounds like fun.
Yes,
Yeah.
exactly.
Sounds like
It's a
fun.
good time.
In terms of breakdown between men and women, is it pretty equal, would you say?
It's about equal. I
Okay.
think Toastmasters International is an international organization. I think it's 52% women, 48% men.
Ooh, okay.
I'd say our club is about 50-50. And the age range is anywhere from, I think we have like a 20-year-old member all the way up to people in their 70s and 80s. So
very good.
it's really a broad group
Yeah.
that meets.
And don't have to be from Quincy, is that right?
No, you don't have to
Okay.
be from Quincy. You can be anywhere on the South Shore. I mean, we have members that live north of Boston
Sure.
that occasionally come down. So our doors are open to anyone that wants to come and improve on their speaking skills and leadership skills.
Very good. Online, they can find you 675.toastmastersclubs.org.
Yes, that is the club website.
Okay.
Our schedule is posted there, as well as any other information about upcoming events with the club.
And the open house again on the 29th at the Four River Clubhouse.
Yes, it is.
Bill, pleasure. Good to talk to you again.
Well, thank you, Joe. It was great to see you.
You're very welcome. Another quick break on the program. Back with some more community information in just a moment.